more time, because this is evolving. This is going at a much more rapid pace, and just bear with us for a little bit longer, and we can promise you guys that we will give something a little bit quicker to you guys and a little bit clearer.
Well, when we leave, we'll certainly forward the message along to Dave O'Brien.
If you want, you can even have him call me directly, and I'd love to talk with him and see what we can work out. Because honestly, I think taking us out tonight or taking us out in the next day or two would be a little bit premature. And if that were to happen, honestly, we'd lose everything. Not only us, but police themselves as human beings.
What number can you call you?
519-878-5163. I go by Bloodline.
Sorry?
I'm soccer.
Okay. All right. We'll just say Adam for now.
Sure. Adam B if you'd like.
Adam, sorry?
B if you'd like.
Okay. All right. I'll pass it along to Dave.
Awesome.
We'll leave it in his hands. He's been out here a couple times, so you guys have probably seen him around. Right?
I have actually had a meeting with him this morning, briefly on the other side of the
Okay.
So Dave and I know each other.
Good. Okay. Perfect. All right. Good.
Thank you guys very much for being open and having a discussion on this. Because honestly, you guys are completely opposite of what we'd expect to hear from the police side of this.
And again, we want to reiterate that during the protest last Saturday, we thanked the envoy that followed us and kept us safe. We have tried to work and liaison with the police as much as we can. And again, we're in our infancy. We have a lot more pinpoints to bring to the table now. So we'll try to bring them to you as quickly as we can. And if you can give us responses quick, we would really appreciate it.
So what I'll do is, like I said, I'll email Brian, Dave, sorry, email Dave Brian, and you know, if he responds to me, then I can let you know when I come back, and if not, I'll ask him to come over and see you guys, right?
I'll be here early in the morning at 8, so if Dave wants to approach me at any time, he knows he can.
Yeah, because he knows you'll be here, right?
He knows me very well.
One idea I could almost propose, I don't want to speak to the entire group, but this may be willing to do is, you know, have us move for the Veterans Day thing, but allow us to come back in order to come back and reestablish what we're doing here just for a little bit of time.
Right.
I think that's
something you guys can
really make everybody happy. Because honestly, we don't want to be here through the whole winter. None of us do.
We're all looking at the situation in Halifax now, where they actually got permission to take their tents down, to let the remembrance go ahead without them present, without photo ops of the tents, and then return with the tents later. The city council agreed to it there. I think I just finished talking to the war vets that are on their bikes over at Lee Williams. They are on the fence. They do support what we're doing. Their problem was the bad publicity given by all the papers, media, about us interrupting the Veterans War Memorial, which we have no ideas of doing at all. We support the war vets from the fought for our country. If at best we want to lay a wreath, but not to interrupt any of the proceedings with the war vets. It's a very serious stance up for all of us here and for everybody out in society. So we want to rest assured we have no concern about interrupting.
Not that this is a formal opinion on vacating for Remembrance Day or not, just a clarification of fact. The Halifax occupation, the reason why they moved is they were right beside the cenotaph. The cenotaph here is on the other side of the park. We're not near it. I understand the concerns, but just to clarify.
I believe they wanted to also have something that just talking about.
When you guys go home at night and you take off your uniform, do you watch the occupiers on TV? Like, do you look? What do you think? Seriously, what do you think? Without your uniforms on at night when you're off duty?
I've learned that there's no off-the-record comments when I'm a police officer. All my comments come back to me.
Good answer.
You have to be somewhat. I'm sure you have family members that aren't making it. They're in poverty. They're losing their stuff. Like, I'm sure you have people that you know.
I don't think they have any concerns.
That you're watching them go down the tubes. I know, like, I'm okay, but I know people that are going down the tubes, and it's tough to watch. That's why I'm here.
Exactly, we would like to lay.
I just wondered if you ever thought about it. I'm sure you're people under those uniforms.
I can only talk about the message that I'm supposed to bring to you today.
That's too bad. Come here when you're off duty. We'll give you some movies.
talking to you as a peace officer as opposed to a policy enforcement officer. Am I able to address you as that?
I'm not here. What's that?
Am I able to address you as a peace officer as opposed to policy enforcement officer?
Sure, whatever title you want to give me. Absolutely.
Basically, it goes to the difference between maritime admiralty law and common law jurisdiction.
Thank you.
And under common law jurisdiction, you're still a human being, just like us, trying to promote peace and keep the peace in here. So technically, the city has nothing on you if you'd like to say anything.
You come here as a peace officer today, not a soldier of the crown.
They're turning you guys into soldiers, and honestly, the police state that we live in right now is...
Today I'm not a soldier, today I'm a communicator.
People aren't here when you show up.
Well, we appreciate the open communication, but we'd love to hear you as a human being.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you ever consider your job to be as a soldier?
No, I'm here to serve the
Okay.
community.
Thank you. But no, I mean,
We're not... I don't mean
anytime in general.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, you just have to realize that in my profession, in my experience, I have to be careful what I say.
Yeah, you guys work very hard to get where you are, and I fully understand
Even
that.
today, if I say something wrong, that may inflame people, right? Like that's not my purpose. That's not my intent, right?
That's a pretty good answer.
Well, thank you.
It's a good
I
one
worked
to
on
do,
that
I'll be
one.
honest.
I respect that.
Realistically, you can't comment.
Through the mirror, thousands, no comment, no comment, no comment.
My name's
Yeah.
Al.
Sorry.
I don't go by last
I
name.
realize
I
that you
claim
can't
sovereignty.
comment like
So I hear
Hey, works great.
Yeah, we've been out here
I think you probably also
probably
understand
day
that
3 or
he was
4
doing it, but
every day since, and the message is still the same,
people wanted
right?
to show it's not
Our
going
bottom
to
line is public safety, and we recognize everyone's right to peaceful demonstration. But from day one, the structures have had to come down. So, and that's the same message.
material tent made out of fiberglass rods.
What's that? Yeah. Unfortunately, all the tents have to come down. So.
To quote you on your bottom line is public safety. If anything, I'd say that this park has become even more safe since we've been here. If your bottom line is really public safety, then honestly, we'd actually be doing better for that bottom line. We'd be actually contributing to that.
And
We have night
that's
security
your
walking.
interpretation.
We have night security walking around the park every night. 4 people every night walking around as security in the park. And I know they're not licensed or registered or anything like that, but it is still people here for a peaceful protest, peaceful assembly. Protest is the wrong word to use. But it's still people here who are trying to bring about peace in a park. And if your bottom line is maintaining the peace, then should you not be thanking us as opposed to removing us?
But that's your interpretation that it's safer, right?
It's everybody's, really. All the general consensus of all the people here. Do you guys not feel safer with this happening?
Are you kidding? This park was not that safe.
As opposed to walking through here with a bunch of drunken students?
Have you ever heard of Oath Keepers?
Sorry?
Have you ever heard of Oath Keepers?
Oath keepers. No. Maybe.
It'd be impossible to tell you under short
Oh, okay.
but when you get the chance, have a look and look it up.
Oath Keepers,
Org.
okay, yeah.
What?
Because I would think .com for some reason.
It's not. It's org.
Yeah, I know.
You got a piece of paper and a pen? You got a piece of paper and a pen?
No, that's right.
I have nothing in this story.
I got a pen. I don't have paper. I got a pen. I don't have the stickers anymore. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I left my pen at work. Oh shit. Yeah, that was Jackie's camera.
I've met you a few times, I think. Adam, right? Yep. Yeah.
I'm around.
Jackie.
I have a 10 here. I hope it doesn't get cut up tonight, but hey. See what happens.
The issue's never been that people
You don't
can't
have
come
one?
here and congregate
Paper and a
and
pen?
have their meetings and discuss ideas and continue on that. The message has always been the same. It's the structures or putting out a whole bunch of mattresses or pallets or whatever it is.
Just because the message is the same doesn't mean it's a proper message.
And that's your interpretation, right? And we're coming here asking you to abide by it, and we're asking you to take tear the tents down.
And we're asking you to open communication with the people that are really the voice of everything. You know, you guys, not to put you under us by any means, but it's public workers, public service workers.
You're public servants.
You guys work technically for the people, and if you're not willing to communicate and negotiate with the people, who do you really work for?
But we've been trying to keep those lines of communication open. We've been trying to put you in contact with the city.
We'd love to continue it. If you ever proposed another city council meeting, do you think we'd ever say no?